Hello all. This video is a continuation of the previous video where we did some basic transformations in PySpark. We'll do some more transformations on the same data frames. Back in my portal, opening the notebook, running all the cells. The best part is it starts immediately in Fabric. Whereas if you go to Databricks or so, you have to wait some time for the resources to get provisioned. This is the best part in Fabric. Pool is always there for you. Okay, so everything is run. Let's look at the order items data frame. We have all these columns. Let's check the schema of it. df order items dot print schema. I want to convert shipping limit date to timestamp, price to integer, freight value to integer. df order items dot with column, the column name, shipping limit date, column cast, timestamp type. Let's show in other columns as well. With column, the other column is price, cast, integer type. With column, freight value. This is float type. Price also will make it float type. Okay, so everything looks good. Let's execute this. Okay, so miss those brackets there. Now it looks good. So let's print the schema. You could see shipping limit date is timestamp, price is a float, freight value is a float. Now let's look at payments data frame. Print schema. We have all these. Display df payments. So here also we could do some transformations. Let's do them. First I want to replace these underscores with spaces and then convert these two columns to integers and float type. df payments dot with column, the column name, payment type. I want to replace values, right? So the function is regex replace, regular expression replace. So the function regex replace has this syntax: string is column name, pattern, and replacement. So we should give the column name, payment type. I want to look for the pattern of underscore and replace with space. Now I want to chain this with column. Column is payment installments. Copying that, I want to cast it to integer type, and then going to the next column with column payment value dot cast float type. Okay, so let's execute this. Let's display the data frame. Yeah, you could see the underscore is replaced in this column, and then it is converted to integer. This is converted to float 1.2. Let's look at reviews data frame. df reviews dot limit 5 display. We have some null values and we have some transformations to make. So let's do that. There is a great visualization which is popping up whenever I click on a column. How many null values are there? How many actual values are there? I want to replace this column null values with NA and this column with something else, so that I'll show you how to do both the columns at a time. So let's do that. df reviews is df reviews dot fill NA. I'm opening a dictionary. The first key is review column title. I want to replace with or n by a. Now in the same thing, I want to give this column name review comment message. Now I want to replace this with no message posted. So that's how we do multiple columns. Now display df reviews. Argument value should be a bool, dictionary float. Okay, sorry, it's a colon. Now let's run it. Yeah, now you could see the null values in this column are replaced with n by a, and in this column are replaced with no message posted. Okay, now let's look at products data frame. Display df products. What I want to do here is, there are some rows where there are nulls on multiple columns. So product category, product length, product description length, and this. So I want to delete all these rows where there are nulls on multiple columns, all these 4 columns. To do that, I'll do drop NA function. So drop NA, and inside this I can either give a tuple or a list. I'm giving a tuple so that it's an AND condition. If I give a list, it's an OR condition. I want to drop only if all the columns are null values. So I'm giving a tuple. Okay, so subset is this. Let's execute this. Now you could not see the rows where we have null values on multiple columns. So now what I want to do is I want to replace all these three columns with the integer data type. So I'm casting those columns. Now display df products. These columns are converted to integers. Now I want to do some filtering here. I want to filter those products where the product length is greater than 100. So df products dot filter column is this column, product length centimeters is greater than 100. Let's display this. So these are the rows which have product length more than 100 centimeters. Add a new column. Now I want to add a new column where the product length is more than 100 centimeters. Dot with column. I can give the name of the column. So the name of the new column is length 100 centimeters flag. And the condition is when the column product length centimeters is greater than 100, I want to fill that value with S, otherwise it's no. Now display df products. If you go to the last column, you could see the new column length 100 centimeters flag, and whenever the length is more than 100 centimeters, it will have a value S, otherwise it will be no. So you could see an S here somewhere. There's the product length is 102 centimeters and the flag is yes. So these are some transformations you could do in PySpark. In the next video, we'll do some Spark SQL. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching.